Okay, hello. All right, today I'm going to demonstrate um, how to solve a problem with a passion fruit plant. I have a problem with the passion fruit plant, right? The shedding flower. I'm not keeping this flower for a long period of time, so hence the flower naturally fall off, right? Just like a female, if she has eggs and her egg is not fertilized, she menstruate and lose that egg. And so the same thing happened to the flower of plants. If they're not fertilized properly, flower will fall off the plant and there'll be no fruit. And I have this problem. So I'm going to solve it manually. All right. Simple scientific method. But before you understand how to do this, we have to understand first and foremost the anatomy of the flower. This piece I'm touching right here, which is the yellow stuff on it, that's the pollen and is attached to the base of this, which we call the anther. Now this green portion here, which is the stigma below it, is kind of a sticky portion that will attract the pollen to it. And this middle section here, that central located part, notice the shape of it, that's actually the fruit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to pretty much take off one with my finger, and you notice those yellow stuff, those are the pollen from the anther. I'm going to put this to the base of the stigma, and yeah, so I am right there now, right to the base of the stigma. Okay, good. And I rub that onto it, and that will now pollinate the flower. So now the pollen is now stick to the stigma and cause the plant now to be pollinated. All right. Pretty much this is a problem with most plants, especially like the condition I'm experiencing now. Not kind of a dry season. Um, Spring is not on yet, and so on. So plants tend to not to keep their flower too much. Tomato plants, the same thing. Some plants could be solved by simple shaking, but some of them, like this passion fruit, because it's clustered on the leaves, the wind is not doing much of a good job. So what I do this manually to ensure that each stigma at least receives some pollen. All right, and once I do that, I will be able to now maintain this plant and save this flower. With passion fruit, the flower pretty much lasts for 72 hours. For the base of it, they pretty much stick to the plant for 42. And after 42 hours, up to 72 will look like this. And pretty much this flower, I pollinate that yesterday. So that seems pretty awesome. Otherwise, it will be totally dry and not looking so good. So yeah, I think I've done a nice job with this yesterday to pollinate it as best as possible. Alright, so now you know if you're having a problem with your plants and they're shedding their flower. It's simply a pollinating issue.